Hi there and welcome to the Ukestuff channel and welcome to the introduction to DGBE U, a two-class method to kick you off the right way on baritone ukulele. My name is Dr. Christopher Russell. I am a music educator and I blog at Ukestuff.info and I run the youtube.com/Ukestuff and youtube.com/UkePlayalongs channel. And I've also been running the Tech in Music Ed blog for a very long time. This entire method was a result of the coronavirus. In 2019 to 2020, I started teaching elementary music education, where I had been teaching secondary choral the rest of my life as a professional music educator. And what I do with my students is my ukulele is my main accompaniment. And it's funny because I started playing ukulele in 2016 and it's now become an inseparable part of my life. I love it and I play it and it's a hobby and it's everything else. So with that in mind, I was teaching virtually, making lessons for my students that were asynchronous, that they could watch at any time. And I, just like in my own classroom, I was teaching on the ukulele. And what was really surprising is a lot of parents were following along and participating in my lessons. And I got a lot of emails from parents saying, we're learning too, which was a lot of fun. But with that in mind, I started getting emails from parents. The first question was, what ukulele should we buy? And the second question was, how does my kid get started with ukulele? Now, ultimately, this method is not created just for kids. I think a kid could follow them. And in fact, with the folk songs I've chosen, it's safe definitely for students to use, but this can be used by players of any age. Along with that, there are a lot of resources out there that kind of do this to you. They say, hey, welcome to the ukulele. In the next 30 minutes, we're going to learn 27 chords and 43 strumming styles, and when you're done, you're going to be an expert. And the problem is, I know as a teacher, my students don't learn that way. And even from watching other people attend like those first strumming sessions at festivals and so forth, they can play 5 chords by the time they're done with that 1 hour session, but then the next day they come back and they're lucky if they have 1 of the chords or 2 at best. So what I wanted to do was to provide a systematic, free option for people to use to get going on ukulele. And then at the same time, I thought, you know what, there's nothing like that out there on baritone. Now, the purpose of this online course is not to replace anybody else's course. And in fact, the real goal is to give you a foundation so then you can go and use anybody else's materials and you'll be well versed and ready to go with that. And as I said, the method is absolutely free. However, if you'd like to make a donation towards the work, you can do so at www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukestuff. And there is some merch, by the way. If you notice, I'm wearing an embroidered shirt, but Teespring has this logo in a t-shirt as well as the DGBE full university logo in a bunch of colors. Just because I'm using green as the title cover, I wanted to make sure that I ordered a green shirt for it. But those are available, and actually I've tried to make them as affordable as I can. I think when you buy a Teespring t-shirt, you're making a donation of just over $1 or just over €1 to this work. So again, I know some people will charge $25 for a t-shirt. I didn't want that. I've generally tried to keep the prices very low. And with that, I should also mention that there is a booklet, basically a resource that goes along with DGBE U. You can find that at Ukestuff.info. And we do have a Facebook group also entitled DGBE U, where you can post your final project if you follow all the way through, or you can post comments and questions along the way. So what does the method look like? There are 2 basic pre-lessons. I'm calling it B101, where we'll talk about the background of the instrument, how to buy an instrument, what to do if you're left-handed. And then there are 6 lessons that actually teach you how to play the ukulele through the first 5 or 6 chords, and then a kind of a closing video that talks about the final exam that's connected with the course if you want to earn a certificate. So if you want to get a certificate, we'll talk about this at the end, but what you'll do is you'll make a video of yourself playing and singing a song with the chords that we've learned, not necessarily the songs we played, but with the chords that we've learned, and then take a written Google form exam. And if you submit the video, and you can actually play and sing the song, and you can pass the exam, I will email you a certificate with your name on it. Again, you have to specify your name and how you want it spelled, as well as a letter that will describe what you've had to do for the course. The letter is really designed for teachers so that perhaps they can take it back to their licensure committee and say, I did 10 hours of work. So that's what this entire project will be worth, is 10 hours of work. Even if you work more, that's what you'll get, is 10 hours you can bring back and hopefully bring to a relicensure committee if you're a teacher trying to learn ukulele or baritone ukulele for the first time. I really do hope you enjoy what I've put together here for you. I've tried to take all of my tips and tricks that I use in teaching live students and virtual students with ukulele and bringing that to you in this method. So I hope you find this method effective and something that will be positive in your life. So what you'll want to do after watching this introductory video is, first of all, is download the resource from Ukestuff.info on the DGBE U tab. And then second, you'll want to start working through B101. And if you don't have a baritone ukulele, watch through B101, the 2 classes there, before buying one, and then start with B102. All right, thanks for watching this introduction to DGBE U. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.